CHAP tales. Don't you wanna hear some CHAP tales? CHAP tales, give me all of your CHAP tales, please. Alright people, what is happening? And yes, it is time for another CHAP tale out of the old nutty nut. Okay, so yeah, I'm just like thinking about every kind of story, every kind of angle. Anyway, when we was young, we was crazy kids, man. I suppose everyone is, but just funny stuff happened to us. Okay, so where we live, top Kentish town, it runs between Burley Road and Fortress Road. There's like I don't know if it's still there. This is back in the 80s, but it's like a drinks factory, and they have Ribena, they had Nourishment, them sort of like, I don't know what they are. They're like, I don't know, health kick milkshakes. Anyway, so we always used to sneak into this factory and like get a load of drinks and bring them back to the flats and drinky. But yeah, so there's two entrances to this place. The real entrance is off Fortress Road. It's down one of them little Fortress Walk or something, down a little hill between two buildings. But we used to always get into it from Burley Road. There's like an old, I think it's like an old people's home now. But you walk up this little road towards this old people's home, chuck a little left, and then you sort of filter your way through like the bushes and stuff. And then there's this little wall we used to get up on and then climb over a fence and you're into the back of the old drinks factory, as we called it. Yeah, but this one time in particular, like there was also like where we used to sneak through, there was like this like abandoned sort of, not a house, it was like an abandoned office underneath the drinks factory, but no one was ever in there. There weren't even any windows in, there was just holes in the walls, like, and we used to go in there and like make little camps and things like that. And yeah, so anyway, this day that I'm thinking of in particular, there was, I don't know, that's 4 or 5 of us maybe, and I know that I was one and Dean was one. I can't really remember, but you know what I mean, the same old faces are always with us. So if you listen to any of the other stories, you've heard names mentioned, it was them. Anyway, so we're at this little camp or whatever you call it, and yeah, we're just like doing what we do, and like putting crates in there as seats, like milk crates and things like that. And then we used to be the greatest camp builders. I'll tell you what, we made some amazing camps that would live up to some people's asses, I'm telling you. Anyway, this particular day, there was like a back part of where this like office sort of thing was, that we never really went down that far, but this day we decided to. And Dean's gone first right down there, and then bump, he's just walked into, I don't know what it was, either bees or wasps or hornets or whatever, I don't know. It was flying things that were very angry. They was angry. So Dean's down there like, and he's standing there, and he's like, there's these bees, wasps or hornets, whatever, buzzy things with stings all buzzing around him and all that. And he was like, oh my god, what am I going to do if I like, he didn't want to like run because he thought that might make him attack him. But anyway, he sort of I said, just walk slowly towards me. Like, he's come slowly towards me, and he's getting further and further away from this load of buzzers. But there was one particular bee or wasp, whatever it was, that I ain't got a clue. It was something buzzy, something angry, and it was like right by his head. And I don't know why, like an idiot, like because of this drinks factory, there's like cans everywhere, little bottles everywhere, like these tiny little bottles. And I picked one of these bottles up, yeah, and in my head I could throw it and hit this wasp or whatever and kill the wasp and get Dean to walk away okay. Which is, I don't know why I thought something so stupid as that. But yeah, anyway, so I picked up this bottle and then I said to Dean, don't worry mate, I'm gonna get it. And he's sort of like looking at me like, what? And it do you know what it was like? If you've ever watched Home Alone, the first one, when they're right at the end, when he's giving them the house of fun and all that, and just before he like goes on that thing down the rope, I can't even remember what you call them, you know, he goes down to the treehouse like on a rope thing, but just before one of them are coming upstairs and they sort of grab his leg or whatever, and then he picks up his brother's spider and drops it onto the fella's face or whatever, and then the other one comes with a bat and they're like, he's like, don't worry, and he's like, whack, and he hits it. Anyway, that situation is exactly the same. I'm standing there with a bottle in my hand, a little bottle, like a really little bottle. I don't know what sort of drink they put in it, but it was like a tiny little bottle. And I'm like, don't worry, Dean, don't worry, I'm gonna get it. And he's like, no, Chapman, no. So I've just thrown this bottle at the bee. I don't even know what happened to the bee, probably flew off, but this bottle's hit Dean straight on the head and cut him, and he's just blood started pouring down his face. And like there was a couple of situations around blood and Dean just did not like blood anyway, even if it weren't his blood, he just didn't like it. And the bottle, it didn't hurt him or nothing, but I mean, the minute he's seen this blood come down his face, he's like, oh my god, he just like just started running back to Ingestre, like, and I'm chasing after him trying to Dean, and he's telling me that he's going to get all his brothers onto me because he had about 7 brothers, and I'm like, Dean, no, I didn't mean to, I was trying to get the bee, oh please, Dean. So I'm chasing him, and then obviously because us two have run out of the drinks factory, the other 4 or 5 people with us, 3, 4, 5 people, whatever, they've all started chasing after us, like, and it just looks like something out of Benny Hill. Like Dean's running up the road and he's got like 4 or 5 people chasing him up the road. Anyway, we got back to his house and he's running into his house, like, and like his mum's come to the door and she's called me an idiot. Sorry, Joan. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. Shouldn't be throwing bottles, John. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But oh my god, it was just like it. When you look back at it now, it's proper funny because it's like it could have been in like that sort of Home Alone dry comedy. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just ridiculous that I even did it, you know what I mean? And then like to see Dean's face like just before I threw the bottle looking at me like, no, don't do it, and like, how the hell am I going to hit a wasp or a bee with a little bottle, you know what I mean? That's ridiculous. Like, when I could see, you know what I mean, as well. Like, obviously it weren't when I was blind, because that wouldn't have been very funny at all, would it? Well, climbing over fences into drinks factories wouldn't be funny when I was blind. Yeah, but yeah, no, it was just like the comedic sketch of it all. It was just like, if you was there, you'd have been cracking up, like. But yeah, but no Dean's got hurt in the making of this video. Everybody's sweet as a nut. Okay, sweet. Thank you for listening once again. If you have, nice one. And please like, subscribe, comment, smash bells, and tell me your names. And yeah, sweet, nice one.
Chat tales. Don't you wanna hear some chat tales?